Welcome back everyone, it's high time that we unravel the mystery box character from the Resident Evil series. And just to clarify, no, I won't be donning a dress to flaunt the costume for demonstration purposes. But not to worry, I've got you covered in regards to sourcing all the items that Ada Wong wears in the Resident Evil 4 remake. So if you're itching to put together a game-accurate Ada, then this video will be your holy grail. Alright, let's get tactical. First up, we have the holster that Ada is sporting, which is the Safariland 6004-733. It's the exact same model that Leon wears in the Resident Evil 2 remake, but this time it's made for a left-hand configuration.
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme, every stanza kind of rhymes with the last one. Hopefully it'll work.
Now, why does Ada wear this exact holster is a mystery to me, as the grapple hook that she uses for it is about as compatible as Leon and Claire. Now trust me, we tried fitting it in, it was a no-go. Now unfortunately, the grapple shot is not something that you can just pick up at your local hardware store, but fear not. Our partner in crime, Killkit, has got you covered, as he made a 3D printable STL file that you can snag off from his store. And you can use the coupon code HARDMODE and you'll get a pretty sweet discount. Of course, as always, all the links to all the items in the video will be listed on my Discord server, as YouTube doesn't really like me posting links to external websites. Alright, let's get back to the video and talk about the guns. The primary weapon that Ada uses in the base game is the Blacktail, which in turn is based on the Springfield XD. Unfortunately, getting your hands on a replica of this particular gun is about as easy as winning the lottery. As far as I'm aware, there are no airsoft versions that exist of this particular gun. However, after some internet excavation work, I did eventually come across this relatively cheap 3D printable model. It costs only $4, so it's relatively cheap and attainable. Same cannot be said about the torso accessories. Both the shoulder holster and the waist belt are Capcom's original creation, so unfortunately there are no real-life counterparts for us to get hands on. But fear not, just because we can't find an exact match doesn't mean we can't get something pre-made. For example, on AliExpress you can snag this set with the long sweater and the waist and the shoulder straps for around $35. The sweater might not be the fanciest thing in the world in this set, but it gets the job done in case you want to use it as well. If you're only interested in the shoulder straps and the belt, you can always slide into the seller's DMs on AliExpress and request a custom order to be done. I've done this before when making my Boba Fett cosplay. I've ordered the belt and the leg covers separately, for example. Just keep in mind that some AliExpress sellers may seem sketchy at first because of their broken English, but fear not, it's a place where a lot of people get their cosplays from. Another option is getting this set on Etsy. Though, unfortunately, at the time of me making this video, there aren't any reviews on it, so I can't really speak for its quality. If you're feeling a bit adventurous and want to add some more spice to your cosplay, you can always opt for this BDSM harness. This wouldn't be the first time. Yes, you've heard me right, we're getting kinky up here. But hey, don't blame me, it's all Capcom and their weird character designs. Attaching a holster to it shouldn't be an issue. One way is to simply glue or sew on the Velcro, then attach one side to the harness and the other one to the holster, and voila, you're good to go. Now, if you're feeling particularly crafty, you can tackle the belt system on your own. One cosplayer by the alias Black Tiara has already done this, so you can use his work as references. Let's get back to the sweater. While the one that comes with the harness might do the trick, I'd recommend getting one from a different company. Primarily because it's more likely that the quality will be a lot higher. For example, check out this thing I found on Amazon. Sure, it may be a bit long, but trimming it down wouldn't be too difficult, and if you're looking for similar sweaters in the future, you can just search women's long knitted red dress, and trust me, it's a lot easier to find what you're looking for, what you know, what keywords to use. Let's give a round of applause to Capcom for giving Ada a weather-appropriate outfit, finally, because European autumns can be doozy, but Ada manages to pull it off with style. I mean, can you imagine wearing a nightclub dress in that kind of a climate? It's a feat on its own, folks. Seriously, try it if you dare. Let's not forget about the boots. They are women's high-heel, high-thigh matte leather boots. Perfect for seducing, but not exclusive to Leon cosplayers. If for whatever reason the prices at your local markets are a bit too steep, then don't worry. You can snag a decent pair of AliExpress or Amazon for about $35. Alright, last but not least are the gloves, and they are straight out of the King Fashion Playbook. I found this model on Amazon from Two-Way, and judging by their cut, they are pretty darn accurate to the game and are relatively cheap too. Aside from the light black tights she wears, which I'm sure your ladies can figure out on your own, this pretty much completes Ada's entire look. And if you're in need of a wig, don't worry, they're readily available for fairly cheap. I'll even include some links in case you're having trouble finding them. Of course, styling your own hair is always an option as well, but let's be honest, not everyone has that kind of haircut or length. If you can pull it off naturally, go for it. If not, just get a wig. Now, if you happen to have any burning questions about where to source or how to make something of your own for the Ada cosplay, fear not, I've got a dedicated section in my Discord server just for that. So go ahead and ask away, my friends. And while we're on the topic of Resident Evil props, don't forget about the merchant's catalog. You can browse it directly in the server itself, and depending on the demand, we can take requests to make printable prop files if something is hard to come by. As always, before we end off the video, here are some great Ada 1 cosplays that you can use for reference. In terms of cosplay guides, I mostly focus on Resident Evil. However, it's not exclusive, so if you want me to make a cosplay guide of something out of a different franchise, then just let me know in the comments down below and tell me which character I should cover next. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, everyone.